Today for our meditation, I have taken Atma Bodha. One of the verse from Atma Bodha, very, very beautiful verse, because, and this is coming in your broadcast. You see, this comes in your daily broadcast. Vedanta student website organizes a daily broadcast of the important Upanishadic and important texts, verses from them for introspection. When you get it in the morning, you read this, you introspect on these verses, understand these verses, and you will get in tuned with this Atma. The idea of broadcasting, if you are not receiving it, please write to us. We will send you the broadcast. It's a daily broadcast, been going on for the last 4 or 5 years. And throughout the year, some verses are broadcast every day, Monday to Friday, Saturday, Sunday being holidays, we don't broadcast. Again, throughout the year, this is being broadcast. If you study this Atma Bodha, it's a very, very beautiful text written by Shankaracharya. In the verse, it describes Atma. Who is Atma? Who am I? Nirgunaha, it has given 8 qualities here. Many a times, if you want to meditate, use this verse. What are the 8 features of Atma? It is Nirgunaha, number 1, attributeless. All these 8 features are in comparison to what the sense organs and we perceive in the world. This is to differentiate Anatma and Atma. Nirgunaha means attributeless. Nishkriyaha, actionless. It's a mistake here. It's repeated 2 times, Nishkriyaha. The next one is Nirvikalpaha, without vikalpa, without thought modifications. The mind has got thought modifications, but Atma doesn't have mind modification. Nirakaraha, this Atma is formless. The mind is used to seeing everything in the world as form. Suddenly the mind is told, look inside you. It is formless nature. So the mind takes time to understand from the world to go inside and then get into the cave and look inside. It then discovers the blankness. It's all blank, dark. That is the formless nature. Nirakaraha. Nirakaraha means formless. Nirvikara. Nirvikara means that form doesn't change. It is not, it is modification-less. Like the body or thoughts, they get modified. You know, in every day when we experience the world, our thoughts inside, they get modified. I'm thinking about my daughter. Again, there are a lot of thought modifications. But that is the nature externally. What is my internal nature? Nirvikaraha Atma. I am the pure consciousness which doesn't change at all. These are the things we should understand when we are going in deep meditation. And this Atma is ever free, Nitya Muktaha. And the last is stainless. It is Nirmalaha. So this Atma is without these features. I should learn these features. The gist of this meditation is to note I am this pure Atma without these features. That's what I wanted to share with you before the meditation session. Let's close our eyes now. In the next 10 minutes, I am going to understand my real nature. Taittiriya Upanishad tells me I am not the 5 koshas. I can remove each kosha like I remove my dress, the external dress which I wear. The external sheath is the food, Annamaya kosha. What controls this Annamaya kosha? It is the prana. When the prana leaves the body, the Annamaya kosha disintegrates. I am not the prana. I am not the Annamaya kosha. What controls this prana? It is the manaha, the mind with emotions, a subtle body. This mind can be controlled by the intellect, Vijnanamaya kosha. Vijnanamaya kosha is the doer principle in this body. It gets a reflection of consciousness. The I thought gets reflected in the Vijnanamaya kosha. This I thought is the ego thought. Throughout the day, it keeps on doing some activity with the help of the organs of knowledge and organs of action. The Anandamaya kosha is the controller of the Vijnanamaya kosha. I want to enjoy. I am the bhokta. I have 3 forms of vrittis: priya, moda, pramoda. As a bhokta. All these 5 koshas, I remove, disidentify. I can do this in the waking state, intellectually, go inside this cave. Once I have gone inside, I use the scriptures to identify with Atma. This ego I is always used to the external world of objects, events, situations. Now it has become very subtle through the study of the scriptures. It's a very sharp intellect which can penetrate all the five koshas. I am this Atma, Nirmalaha. There is no impurity of the mind in Atma. Nirvikaraha. The body has 6 modifications. I, the Atma, have no modification, changeless. Nirakaraha. No akara, no form. If I see the blankness, it is the true Atma. My mind is learning to understand and identify with the pure Atma, formless in nature. I get a glimpse of this in meditation because I use the scriptures, the light of the scriptures. Nityaha. I, the Atma, am never affected by time. The body changes from birth to death, but not this consciousness. This consciousness is the content of the body, content of every thought, content of all the experiences. In the three states, waking, dream, and sleep. Nirmalaha, Nirvikaraha, Nityaha, Niranjanaha, pure, stainless. I learned to remain in this nature of mind. It's a practice in meditation with the help of the scripture. I get rid of my ignorance, the darkness in my intellect. I use the chant of Om again and again to go into this cave and light up the Atma. After chanting Om, now I realize I am the pure light of consciousness. Pure existence. Pure bliss. It is this consciousness which appears as the world. With Maya Shakti. When I see and experience the world, now I remember my real nature. Om. 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachade Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. At the end of every meditation, sit silently for 30 seconds to a minute. Remember the joy of meditation and diving deep within yourself. This is the joy of Atma, my true nature. Become aware of your breath. And slowly, gently, open your eyes.